Welcome to Facebook Friday. I'm here with Kennedy Knowles. Welcome, Kennedy.
Thanks for having me.
Kennedy is a freshman from Fort Worth, Texas. Is that right?
Yes.
Fort Worth. So what do you think about the winter here in Indiana?
It's really cold. It's something I'm not used to.
So you're thankful volleyball's indoors?
Yes.
So what have you been doing outside? Anything?
Outside of the...
Just in general, are you?
No,
try to stay
I'm never
inside?
outside. I'm inside unless I'm walking to class.
I hear that from all the volleyball players, basketball players, all these indoor sports guys. Well, looking at one of our questions came from Callie Moore. She said, after collegiate volleyball, are there professional leagues out there?
There are many professional leagues, but I would say the most intricate ones would be overseas.
Would you see yourself doing that someday or trying?
Not really.
Probably not
for me.
You're still young. Maybe you develop and want to do that. But okay, so what could you see yourself doing instead?
If anything, I want to be an athletic trainer.
Okay.
So
Is that what you're studying here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Either, and after that, possibly physical therapist.
Gotcha.
But if I could coach a little league team or something, I would love
okay.
to do that.
So you like athletic training, maybe physical therapy, and maybe some coaching stuff on the side. And so, cool. I think that fits your personality. Outgoing, you'd be good at that. Well, cool. Michael Disher asks, after 1 year of volleyball in the Missouri Valley Conference, who is your biggest rival?
Wichita State.
Wichita State.
Yes.
Okay. So are they pretty good?
Yes.
What's
they
their
are.
strength?
Well, they have a strength in everything really right now.
No weak
but
spots?
I would have to say the fact that they have so many people as well, and our team was kind of low on people this year. But they shouldn't be. They should be too big of a competition next year.
Next year, so we can go after them next year?
Yes.
So we played them once on the road and once at home?
Yes.
Right? And did we have better luck at home versus the road? Or
Not really. It's always a mental thing, you know? So.
Yeah, so next year, Wichita, that's our biggest rival. How about a team that you're, maybe I don't use the word friends, but a friendly rivalry with? Is there somebody out there?
Evansville. That's always a fun game to play. The fact that we're both we're better. But
go.
the fact that we have a nice little competition out there, and we always want to win that game.
And they're local. It's like a little rivalry. It's intense, but also friendly as well.
Right.
So okay. So sounds good. Wichita, biggest rival, and Evansville, most friendly rival. Sounds good. Former volleyball player here, Kelly Whitaker, asks, what's your favorite athlete outside of volleyball?
Outside volleyball, it would be Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I really like how he's a quiet leader now, kind of.
Okay.
And, he might not get as much recognition as LeBron James would, but he gets after it all the time.
So are you a basketball fan?
Yes, big basketball
To
fan.
watch or play or either?
I love to do both.
Did you play in high school?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. So how big was your high school? Were you guys a good team?
We were actually a pretty good team.
And down in Texas, they have a lot of good teams
Right.
there. So you played in high school, but what made you try volleyball over basketball?
Well, I actually like the scenery of volleyball.
Okay.
And the fact that, athleticism in volleyball at the time is kind of rare. So going out there, they just said jump, and I jumped. So.
You're just naturally really good at it.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Which
I'd like
did you
to
play
say so.
first?
Basketball.
Okay. Volleyball came later with your
Right.
athleticism. Gotcha. So Dwayne Wade, your favorite athlete of all time outside of Indiana State, but at Indiana State, who is your favorite athlete is?
I'd have to say Christian Smith.
Basketball players was a common theme. You
Yes.
like basketball players. So Christian, how about your favorite female athlete here?
Kesey.
Kesey, a basketball
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Look at the common theme. So Kennedy loves the basketball team here. So Kesey and Christian were your favorite athletes. Dwayne Wade, your favorite overall athlete. Pretty good stuff. A friend of mine, BJ Needler, asked, illegal overhead sets. The referees call them, don't call them. What's the difference between a clean set and a, what would you call it, a foul? What's the terminology?
No, it's illegal. They call
Okay.
that a double, actually. And it's because if a setter is setting a ball and they hit the ball twice with their hands trying to set it to their outside,
Okay.
any of their hitters, and it's, let's just say I do a lot of that too,
When you
but
got
that's
to
why I'm
set?
not a setter.
Okay, gotcha. So if it hits the left hand and rolls over to the right hand and comes off, that would be a double.
Yes.
So you basically has to hit both hands at the same exact time.
Right.
Right, to be a, okay. So that's more of a setter. When do you find yourself setting?
Well, if the setter takes the first ball and it happens to come in my area, I'll look around and see if anybody else is going to take it, but then,
Then it's Kennedy's turn, and
Yeah.
you've got to set to the front line?
yes.
Is that-
Or whoever.
whoever, just
Yes.
get it off my hands and
Yes.
get a clean hit.
So it doesn't touch the floor. That's the #1 goal.
Does coach get mad when you have an illegal set? Because I'm sure you work on it some.
I'm pretty sure she gets a little mad, but she understands.
She expects it more out of you than
Yes,
Okay.
her being a middle as well. I think she understands.
The pain of being a middle. Okay, so what kind of hit would be illegal that you would do?
A lift.
Okay.
If I were to like hit a ball that was lower than me, then I would try to put it over the net. That's a lift.
Oh, okay. So you get a little excited. It's low. You want to get it in
Yes.
the net. So what should you do? A bump in that situation? Is that what it's called?
Well,
Forearm pass.
yes, possibly. It just depends on what I'm doing. I should calm down.
Relax a little
Yeah.
bit. Take a breath.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So we know what a legal hit has to hit both hands at the exact same time for it to be a set. If it's a little tilt back and forth, so what if the referee doesn't have a good clear view of it and it starts spinning off the hand? They'll usually
like have proper judgment and they'll say, oh, since it's spun off the hand, then
probably
yes. Even though
one
we
in the head.
don't care for that very much.
You don't always agree with that,
Right. We would
Gotcha.
hope that they would see it.
Okay, so I hope that explains it to you, BJ. It's got to hit both hands at the same exact time. Instantly. And the last question that came in was Christina Hewitt. She wants to know, you, your team, whoever, do you guys have pregame rituals that you guys do?
Actually, we have like a whole 3 hours of pregame ritual.
Really? Just every game, kind of same routine?
We even before that, like 4 hours before, we have to eat a proper like lunch, wherever dinner, and we also listen to like some pump up music.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm not
Like hyped up music or
yes, like
rock and roll?
well, for me personally, it's always got to be some rock and roll. It doesn't matter, just as long as it pumps me up. But we have a bunch of different personalities on the team, so we have to kind of
Yeah.
see ourselves in the middle a little bit.
Awesome. So you guys are very diverse.
Yes.
And so you've had 1 year of college under your belt, or almost a full year. How's it been your first year been away from home? You're a flight away?
I'm used to traveling. Like
Okay.
I've been traveling since I was 6 years old, so the traveling aspect isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
However, like being away for so long, then I'm noticing how cold it gets up here, and I'm like, Texas weather.
Yeah, I bet. So have you been home since you've been up here? Mm-hmm. Okay. Will you get to go home this summer, or
I'm actually going home on Friday.
spring break?
Yep.
So you'll get to go home today. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Well, good. So looking forward to this spring. Do you guys have any spring games?
Yes, we do. Actually, we're gonna have I think 4
And they would
spring.
be here,
We'll have I think 2 here.
a couple here, and that's open to the community
Yes.
and friends and family and all that stuff. Okay, exciting. And heading in the next year, you guys lose some seniors, right?
We lost 3 seniors.
You lost
yes.
3 seniors that have been around, and so filling in those shoes, how will that be for this team?
I think we're gonna be right spot on.
Good. So we're losing some big players, but we got some good fill-ins right away, and hoping to create that even more.
I'm gonna miss them, but yeah, we've got some nice like freshmen coming in as well. Like I'm really excited for this new team to just sprout up.
Keep taking off. So the off-season workouts look good, and you guys are excited about the next year
Yes.
coming. Good. Well, it's been great getting to know you. Kennedy Knowles here. Look forward to her. She's only going to be a sophomore next year, and so you're going to see some athleticism on the court. She has a lot of fun, energy, and we're looking forward to the volleyball program. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Bye.